Let's now go across to Amir Haq, who joins us on the phone line from Lucknow. Amir, we here at India Today have reported about an incident of a 14-year-old allegedly raped in Hardoi. Then another incident coming in from Kannauj, which incidentally happens to be a key constituency of the Yadavs, the ruling Yadav family in Uttar Pradesh. Then another incident coming in from Kanpur, where there was an allegation that this victim was not just gang raped, but even filmed on camera. The big question is, where is the Samajwadi Party Supremo right now? And what are his comments on these three specific cases?
Yes, Sanket, clearly, what Mulayam Singh Yadav said 2 days back clearly manifests itself in the way these heinous crimes are being committed across the state of Uttar Pradesh. These are just 3 to 4 incidents, but I bet, there would be a much more number of incidents as far as rapes and gang rapes are concerned across the state of UP. Such crimes, such heinous crimes are becoming so frequent as far as the rural parts of the areas, the rural areas in the state are concerned, that the figures would be phenomenal. And, we show that not just SP Supremo Mulayam Singh Yadav, but the entire top brass within the Samajwadi Party should be ashamed of how the kind of statements that have come out defending accused in rape cases and, putting the onus on the victims of rapes. Also, this is very clear. This makes it very clear that this will become a guiding line kind of a thing for the police here, because police obviously does not goes on to register cases against accused once they are named into the police stations, and once they take the line that the SP Supremo has given, they will obviously register no cases against multiple accused in gang rape cases, and that is what we've seen happen in the Kanpur, Kannauj and Hardoi incidents. In the Kanpur incident, for example, that 14-year-old victim was made to wait for hours together before a police FIR was lodged. So, obviously this will become, this will guide the police in days to come as far as Samajwadi Party ruled Uttar Pradesh is concerned. That will become all the more of a bigger problem for victims who approach to the police to get some justice for the wrongs done against them.
Now, we here at India Today, Amir, are not drawing any conclusions or drawing no parallel, but it's not lost on anyone. This irony, absolute irony in the state of Uttar Pradesh, where you have the Samajwadi Party Supremo addressing his party men, where he says that gang rapes, they cannot happen. And then you have these specific cases that have taken place in on three occasions in the past 24 hours. It will be very interesting to know what the view of the Samajwadi Supremo is going to be on these particular cases. Is he single-handedly letting down the people of Uttar Pradesh? Let's quickly listen in to what the Samajwadi Party chief, Mulayam Singh Yadav, actually said.
और झूठे किसी को में एक ने किया और 4 को लिखा दिया, ये और बच्चा रखना मेरी जानकारी में है। रेप एक ने किया और 4 को नाम लिखा दिया। अब 4 को रेप कर दिया, कभी ऐसा हो सकता है क्या? ऐसा प्रैक्टिकल भी नहीं है। अब ये कह दिया होगा, वो देख रहा था, वो जान रहा था, परिवार के 4 भाई तो 4 भाई को लिख दिया।
Well, Amir, the point is that these cases are in fact happening in Uttar Pradesh. The one thing that politically perhaps all these victims would have expected from their leadership will be some form of sympathy, not apathy.
Well, yes, absolutely, Sanket, and in fact, that's what I said. The senior political leadership within the state, the party who's ruling the state, if it's Supremo, if its national president, gives such line of thought to the administration, to the police men that are posted to, look at people's problems, then obviously things would go awry across the state. Also, we understand that in UP, typically the state administration, the police look up towards their political bosses for any cues as far as their daily working is concerned.
Absolutely. Yes, Amir, please go ahead. They look for cues. Absolutely. Absolutely. Amir Haq there joining us with all the latest. In a state like Uttar Pradesh, where particularly the police looks for its cues from the political leadership, what Mulayam Singh Yadav has said can perhaps alter the course of investigations in all these cases. That is what Mulayam Singh Yadav is guilty of. It'll be interesting to know, Amir, where Mr. Mulayam Singh Yadav is today and what is his comment going to be on these three specific cases. We'll track this story right here on India Today.